The European Union just revealed they are coming for your 10 trillion euros in savings, and they are not even hiding it anymore. As an ex-financial advisor who allocated over 10 million euros in assets across Europe, I'm about to show you exactly how to invest your money before they do it for you. And trust me, their version won't make you rich. Today's episode is different. The European Commission just dropped a bombshell that should terrify every single person watching this. They literally announced, and I quote, they want to redirect the savings of citizens across the European Union towards investment. Translation: if you won't invest your money, they'll find a way to do it for you. And spoiler alert, it won't be in your best interest. Here's my actual portfolio on the screen right now. 110,000 euros invested, now worth 127,000. That's 39,000 euros in pure profit, a 35% return. Annual dividend income, 35,961 euros. That's 28% yield on my investment. Welcome back to Psycho Investor, where we don't just talk about money, we multiply it. Let me break down what's actually happening here, because the mainstream media won't tell you the truth. The European Union Commission says European households are sitting on 10 trillion euros in banks' deposits. That's not a typo. Trillion with a T. They claim you are not making decent returns on your savings. No shit, Sherlock. You know why? Because they designed the system that way. We've had negative interest rates for a decade. Inflation is eating 8 to 10% of your purchasing power every single year. Banks are paying you 0.1% while lending your money at 5 to 7%, and they are literally using your money to get rich while you get poor. Here's the kicker. Europeans save 1.4 trillion euros annually compared to Americans who save 800 billion. We're literally the world's best savers, and they are punishing us for it. But here's what they are not telling you. 300 billion euros of European savings already flows out of the European Union every year. You know why? Because smart money knows where to find real returns. Smart money doesn't sit on European banks earning nothing. It goes to American markets, Asian markets, crypto markets, anywhere but here. Mario Draghi, former ECB president, says the European Union needs 750 to 800 billion euros per year by 2030 to stay competitive. And guess where they are planning to get it? Your savings account. They are calling it the Saving and Investment Union. Sounds friendly, right? But actually it's wrong. It's financial conscription disguised as opportunity. Commissioner Maria Luis Albuquerque literally said, and I quote, "Too few European citizens make a decent return on their hard-earned savings. Their solution? Force you to invest where they want, not where you want." Think I'm being paranoid? Let me show you what I've been doing instead. While everyone's crying about 2% saving accounts, look at what I'm actually holding on my screen right now. My biggest position is ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF, ticker BITO. 2,550 shares at $18.83 cost basis. Current value? 54,366 euros. That's a 54% gain, generating 31,000 euros in annual dividends. This one position yields 57% annually. People said I was insane buying a Bitcoin ETF. They said crypto was dead. They said it was too risky. And now I'm collecting $12.33 per share in dividends while sitting on 26,000 euros in profit from this position alone. Next, JP Morgan Nasdaq Equity Premium Income ETF, ticker JPQ, 1,220 shares. This is my income machine, 3,067 euros in dividends with a 10% yield. But here's the beautiful part. I'm also up 8% on the position itself, double dipping returns. Then we have Main Street Capital Corporation, ticker MAY, 330 shares throwing off 858 euros annually. This is a business development company that pays monthly dividends. Monthly. While your bank pays you annually, if at all, I'm getting paid every 30 days like clockwork. ProShares Ultra Pro QQQ, ticker TQQQ. This is my aggressive play. 120 shares of triple leverage Nasdaq, up 28% already, almost 3,200 euros in profit. When the Nasdaq moves 1%, this moves 3%. Yes, it's volatile. Yes, it can crash. That's why it's only 7,000 euros in my portfolio, not 70,000. Now look at MicroStrategy, ticker MSTR. 7 shares might seem small, but I'm up on the 150 euros, almost 6% in just weeks. This is a Bitcoin proxy play that moves even more aggressively than Bitcoin itself. BitX, the 2 times Bitcoin strategy ETF. 100 shares yielding 8% in dividends while being a leveraged crypto play. Most people don't even know you can get dividends from crypto ETFs. That's 504 euros annually just for holding a position that tracks Bitcoin with leverage. Total portfolio performance, 39,136 euros in profit. 35.28% total return. 28.15% dividend yield. That means every year, without selling a single share, without doing anything, 35,961 euros hits my account. That's 3,000 euros per month. Passive income. Now let's decode what the European Union is really planning with your money, because this communication from the Commission reveals everything. They want to redirect 10 trillion euros in bank deposits into strategic investments. Strategic for who? Not for you, for them. They are removing barriers for insurers, banks, and pension funds to invest in equity. Your safe pension money is about to become risk capital for their political projects. Climate initiatives that lose money, infrastructure projects that can take decades to pay back, tech investments in European companies that can't compete globally. They're reviewing securitization rules. Remember 2008? Packaging garbage loans, calling them investment grade, selling them to pension funds? They are literally bringing back the exact same playbook that caused the financial crisis. The Commission admits 300 billion euros leaves Europe annually. Their solution isn't to make Europe more attractive for investment. It's to trap your money here, force it into the chosen investments, control where it goes. They talk about reducing inefficiencies in the single market. Translation: centralizing control in Brussels. Your local bank won't decide anymore. Some bureaucrat who never reached a euro of their own money will decide where your savings go. Look at this fact. JP Morgan alone has a bigger market cap than the top 10 European banks combined. The European Union is panicking. They are losing the financial war, and their solution is to conscript your savings as ammunition. Finance Watch chief economists called it a repackaging of failed 2020 objectives. Even the insiders know this is bullshit, but they are pushing it away because they are desperate. The European Banking Federation wants to encourage citizens to invest in financial markets for their own future. How generous of them. They want to help you by taking control of your money. They want to ensure you get better returns by forcing you into investments they choose. When I was a financial advisor, I saw this game firsthand. Client comes in with 100,000 euros. Bank pushes them into European Growth Fund. 4 to 6% returns, 2% regular fees, success fee up to 20%. Client barely makes or most likely loses money. Bank makes 3,000 euros every single time. That's when they win. Here's exactly what you need to do before they implement this financial conscription. This week, not next month. This week, you need to take control. Look at my portfolio. I'm not special. I'm not a genius. I just took action while everyone else was complaining about rates. First, open a brokerage account. Immediately. I don't care which one, just open today. If you want simple and user-friendly one, use the link down in the description. It takes 15 to 30 minutes. The hardest part is starting. Second, move everything except 6 months of your expenses out of your savings account. That dead money is losing enormous amount to inflation. So even if you just buy a world ETF, you are already winning. For beginners, start simple. Take 5,000 euros as an example. Put 2,000 in BWCE, the Vanguard All World ETF. Put 2,000 in JPQ for immediate income. Put 1,000 in a Bitcoin. That's it. You're already beating 99% of European savers. For intermediate investors with 20,000 euros or more, look at my allocation. 40% income generating ETFs like JPQ, Main, 30% growth plays like TQQQ and regular QQQ, 20% crypto exposure through Beta, BitX, or Bitcoin itself, 10% cash for opportunities. For advanced investors, start selling covered calls in your position. Start using leveraged ETFs with stop losses. Start exploring international markets. The European Union can control what they can't reach. Education is non-negotiable. 2 hours per week minimum studying markets. Understand what you own or sell everything immediately. Join investment communities. Learn from people actually making money, not from bank advisors making commissions. Let's make a 90-day challenge. Take whatever you can, even if it's just 1,000 euros. Follow my strategy for 90 days. Now, let me be completely transparent about risk, because unlike your bank, I actually care about your success. Yes, my portfolio can drop. TQQQ can lose 77% in a crash. Beta can get cut in half if Bitcoin crashes. Dividend stocks can cut their payments, this is all true. But you know what's guaranteed? Your savings account is guaranteed to lose to inflation. Your purchasing power is guaranteed to decrease. The European Union is guaranteed to find a way to use your money for their agenda. I've had 30% drawdowns. I've watched 10,000 euros disappear in a day, but I chose that risk. I managed it. I learned from it. And I came back strong. The difference between my risk and their risk is control. When I take risk, I decide how much, where, and when. When they take risk with your money, you get no say, no control, and probably no returns. Every position in my portfolio has a purpose. Beta for crypto exposure with dividend income, JPQ for monthly cash flow, TQQQ for aggressive growth, Main for stable dividends. Each one is sized appropriately. Each one has an exit strategy. This isn't gambling. It's calculated aggression. It's taking control of your financial future before someone else does it for you. They called me psycho when I quit traditional advising to trade my own money. They called me crazy when I bought Bitcoin ETFs yielding 50%. They called me reckless when I leveraged into triple QQQ. Look at the screen. 39,000 euros in profit, 35,000 in annual dividends, complete financial independence, zero dependence on their system in just 3 years. The European Union just told you they are coming for your money. They literally announced it. They are not even hiding it anymore. The Savings and Investment Union isn't about helping you. It's about controlling you. You have two choices, right? Choice one, do nothing, keep your money in the bank, let them redirect it, accept whatever returns you decide you deserve, hope your pension exists when you need it, hope inflation doesn't destroy your savings, and hope the system that's already failing doesn't completely collapse. Choice two, take action today. Open that brokerage account, buy that first ETF, make that first trade, make mistakes with your money, not theirs. Build wealth on your terms, not theirs. The revolution isn't coming. It's here, right now. And it starts with you taking control. If you are ready to go psycho, subscribe right now and hit the notification. Comment psycho if you are opening your brokerage account today. Share this video with everyone still trusting banks with their future. They think you are too stupid to invest your own money. They think you need their protection. They think you'll just accept their control. Prove them wrong. Take control. Get rich. Go psycho. And remember, fortune favors the aggressive.